people were so mad they were plotting an in-home invasion or kidnapping. The devil. Your spirit team was projecting this energy of dread, but your spirit team could have even communicated to the karmic, like, you will not have the outcome that you think you're going to have if you do this. It's so weird because I'm getting for some of you, they were going to rob you, they were going to jump you while you were sleeping, attack you. But for some of you, they were going to try to like be intimate with you. Like they were running, even when they ran out, she still had the thing, and she ran out there and she was still shooting. I was like, oh my goodness, this lady, she's gonna send them to the pit. She's gonna send them tonight. Tonight's gonna be their last night. They know you're about to charge forward, you're about to experience great acceleration and movement, forward movement and momentum. I don't know why individuals these days are so bold. You know, they're so bold. They're so, like, they feel like they're untouchable. Like they're just gonna walk right in. And how do these people know where you live? Who told them? Who was there? Did they follow you? I imagine you need to watch the moving, the living situation changes, readings if this resonates for you, because I cannot imagine God is going to leave you in a home where these people know where you live. I imagine eventually he's going to move you far away from weirdos. Love, you got people in this town, village, community. You see the way Orb flew up just right now. But you have people in this town, village, community feeling some type of way, feeling all kinds of ways. Okay? They know that you're about to charge forward, the chariot. They know you're about to charge forward, you're about to experience great acceleration and movement, forward movement and momentum in your life. And I'm really getting for a lot of you, these were mischievous energies that were plotting, scheming, um, causing all kinds of delays and blockages in your life. They were doing a lot of root work, a lot of root magic. Because I gotta be careful with what I showed y'all. These people wanted you gone. These people wanted you gone. They wanted you. You see, by now, you see how she's in the ice. You see that, trigger warning, but this is what these people were hoping would have been happened to you by now. This dark group of energies, this dark collective. They had been hoping that by now this magic would have done this to y'all. You see that Ten of Swords? And you see how the spirit is rising out of the body? Like, and you know what I'm really getting? People were so mad they were plotting an in-home invasion or kidnapping. The devil. Y'all, I'm really getting this. That's what I'm really getting. Chariot, Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, like in the middle of the night, they were going to pull up and try to break in or do something. They were trying to do something here. A group of cryptic energies. They were trying to break in or do an in-home invasion while you were asleep. But these people, or this person, I need more clarity, Spirit. This is crazy. This is some crazy-ish. Five of Cups Magician. These people saw or felt something supernatural as they were getting ready to pull up to your place. They felt something or saw something that had them crying. This karmic, this is a karmic. For a lot of you, this is a woman, but some of you, it could be a man, but she planned to break into your home to do something to you while you were sleeping or some ish. And this is really dumb because some of you, you live in a place where you're allowed to have a pew pew, okay, you know what I'm saying? Or some of you have a dog and your dog doesn't play about you, or your cat, you know, you could have a cat. Your cat may have his nails and whatnot, and your cat ain't scared to throw down. You know, like I don't know why individuals these days are so bold. You know, they're so bold. They're so like they feel like they're untouchable. Like they're just gonna walk right in and do whatever to whoever just because they don't like that person and they think they're not going to suffer grave consequences. It's crazy to me. Like, what? Where is this boldness coming from? From these energies? Like, why do they think they're bold? Why do they think it's going to be an easy fight with y'all? Why do they think that? Because I feel a lot of y'all are crazy like me. Some of y'all been waiting for this weirdo to do something so you can handle, so you can have the excuse to handle their ASS and not go to jail for it. You know, I like some of y'all crazy like me, because I know I've been waiting for a dumb dumb like this to do something stupid like this. Because that would give me all the reason to, you know, give them that one way ticket straight to hell. If this is the foolishness that they're on, you know, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. This is also why I plan on moving to Florida, because in Florida, they don't play about this. They don't. So here we go. There was a karmic, this woman or this man, they were planning to break into your home at night and do something to you while you were asleep. I don't know if they were gonna. It's so weird because I'm getting for some of you, they were gonna rob you, they were gonna jump you while you were sleeping, attack you. But for some of you, they were gonna try to like be intimate with you. Like they were going to wake you up and be like, I'm here now, and this was really going to go down. And they were going to start stripping naked. Like, this individual's crazy. This is crazy, but that's neither here nor there. They got scared as they were pulling up to your home, your apartment where you stay at. They got scared. They got nervous. This individual could have taken an Uber and they told the Uber driver, turn around. You know, I don't want to go here anymore. Like they felt some type of emotion. Nine of Cups, Empress. They felt your power. They felt that because they have discernment, this cuckoo karmic and this karmic he, she, they, them, they felt that if they had broken in, that the odds would not have gone in their favor. Love, here we go with this. They could have been with a King of Cups, and this King of Cups could have also felt it. Like, I don't think this is going to work out in our favor. We need to abort mission. You know, they felt like an energy of dread. An energy of dread come over them. But this was from your angels. This was from your spirit team. Your spirit team was projecting this energy of dread, but your spirit team could have even communicated to the karmic, like, you will not have the outcome that you think you're going to have if you do this. Almost this energy of this karmic was really thinking, like, we're going to break in and get the collective while they're asleep, but it's almost like, you know, remember that condo that collapsed in Surfside, right down in South Florida? And that one lady before she went to bed that night, she had lit up a candle to Our Lady Guadalupe, and she did like a prayer and a blessing. And she spoke about her testimony, how she was awakened in the middle of the night suddenly by something of a supernatural nature. She didn't know what it was. She really believes that it was the angels, it was, the Virgin Mary and whatnot that saved her because she was awoken, and then something told her to just run. Okay, this was an older woman. I don't know. I think she was in her 60s or going into her 60s, but she ran. She something told her to run out the building and whatnot. She just grabbed her wallet and she fled down the stairs. She didn't take the elevator. She went right down the stairs, and she barely made it out as the building collapsed around her. It's something like that where your angels or a saint or somebody, your a deceased loved one, even, like, they were on standby getting ready to wake you up, or maybe you did wake up and maybe you started using your phone or you couldn't go back to sleep. And maybe this karmic sensed that ish, because it was something here like they aborted mission. Yeah, some of you could live in the city, some of you could live with roommates or something. I'm seeing like a boxed building, so some of you, your apartment building is like a cube or rectangular in shape from the outside. It could have a modern or a minimalistic look, or um, there could be businesses on like the lower floor where you live. Like if you're living in an apartment complex or a hotel, extended stay, Airbnb. I don't know why, because I'm seeing like somebody in an Uber, somebody in a taxi, but they're telling the driver like, "No, turn away. I changed my mind. Can you take us to this location instead?" Because they felt a sense of dread. They felt terror. They felt confusion. Like they didn't feel the confidence that they originally felt. Like, yeah, we got this in the bag. We're going to get the collective. We're going to drag them and whatnot. But as they started to near your location, they weren't getting that confidence anymore. Judgment, Nine of Pentacles, love. Here we go. They knew it wasn't going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. They knew it wasn't going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Are you kidding me? They really thought they were just gonna pull up over there. And some of you literally live with family or you live with roommates. So it's like, or you have multiple dogs, multiple cat, like they really thought. Or you have a neighbor that you're close friends with, and your neighbor's always washing your home. And like some of you weren't even home that night. Like, all I have to say is the break in would have been a massive failure. You would have been woke up while these people were trying to break in through your door, through your window. You would have been woke up and been. Remember about those people that tried to break into that lady's home in Georgia or some ish, and she came out with the hand pew pew, and she started search it up on YouTube. It's still on there. I'm pretty sure that lady, she had the spirit of a lion in her. She started. When I tell you, she didn't even think twice. She started boom, boom, boom on that ASS. They all, what was that for? They all went running, running. Even when they ran out, she still had the thing, and she ran out there, and she was still shooting. I was like, oh my goodness, this lady, she's gonna send them to the pit. She's gonna send them tonight. Tonight's gonna be their last night. She's some type of warrior spirit or something. She really did her big one, and then came back to the home and closed the door like nothing. She acted like it was nothing after the fact. I was like, Lord in heaven, that would have been y'all. or your dog or your cat would have been like in attack mode, would have been mauled. This karmic, like, Lord in heaven, like, people are so dumb. Still doing this weirdness. So yeah, this karmic, they decided to abandon mission, and look, it was two other people that were with this bust down bugaboo, this karmic rat energy. It was two other people that were with this karmic. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. The devil is here. You have Judgment, Empress, and Magician. So Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, and I'm getting Aries or Leo. Cancer is also there. There's a lot of signs here, but it was three people, the karmic and two other people. A King of Cups and a Knight of Wands. And they were all trying to, so it was the devil, Knight of Wands, and a King of Cups, and they were all trying to launch an attack, an in-home invasion on an Empress, aka y'all, he, she, they, them, whoever you are. But they were trying to launch that attack on y'all. And then they got nervous, they felt dread. Your spirit team, you were awake at that time, or you were in the bathroom, or you were doing something because you weren't asleep that night, or you couldn't go to sleep, or it was too hot, I don't know. So they said abort, abort, abort. They got nervous. They left. Seven of Wands and Death, y'all. Love. This karmic had a vision that if they did this, if they tried to do this to you, they would have met their end, whether that be physically or they would have been caught up, they would have gotten arrested, their mugshot everywhere on the news, exposed to the public, for the public to finally see the evil that they are. Like, they realized that this was going to be a foolish and reckless endeavor. That's what this karmic and these two other individuals realized. As they were pulling up, I'm really seeing this car pulling up to your home, making the turn onto your street, onto the cul-de-sac or whatever. And these people telling the driver, like, no, take us back. We changed our mind. Sorry, All of that for nothing. Ten of Cups and the Five of Wands. Because they for sure felt that fear, felt that terror. They for sure realized that maybe, just maybe, it wasn't going to be easy like they thought it was. And now, the karma that they've been catching left and right ever since they tried to do this, it has just been hell over there. It has been hell for these people. Blowback after blowback. They lost money paying for this Uber, paying for this taxi to get over to your location so they could jump you. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting for the majority of you. They were going to jump y'all. This bust down, this rat karmic, this Knight of Wands, and this King of Cups. Two men and one woman. They planned on jumping y'all. It was either two men and one woman, or two women and one man. But that's what they were trying to do. They were going to try to jump y'all while you were asleep and drag you out of bed and whatnot. So that failed. That didn't go anywhere. Now these people are going through a dark night of the soul. They have been trying to regroup, trying to decide, like, when should they try this again, but they feel something changed with the energy around you, that you're more cautious. you're more aware, or something here about security cameras. Some of you could have just gotten this sudden urge to get like a new security camera system in place, or some of you could have bought a pew pew, you know. I can't say it on here, but some of you could have recently bought a pew pew, or even like a bow or arrow, pepper spray. I don't know. It's something here like they feel like at this point, if they try to do this, it may end extremely bad for them. Like they may not even live to tell the tale. And it's just this energy of they've been getting karma. They're broke, they're musty, they're dusty. They're going through hell with their finances. You know, that like they had to pay like $40 to $70 on this Uber, this taxi, only to tell them, yeah, turn us around. We're sorry, we went to the wrong place. This is the wrong address. Like they didn't even have money. They all had to pitch in for this ride share. Like what? All of this because of a brazen illusion that they were going to jump you while you were asleep. They had to give that up, love. And now they don't know when they'll ever be able to do this again. Because these people have to work now. All these karmics that were living off of unemployment and Section 8, SNAP, WIC, okay? These people were purposely doing this so that they could do black magic the whole day, have sex the whole day, smoke WEED the whole day, pop bottles, celebrate, bumming it, straight bumming it, doing nothing, contributing nothing to society, to the collective, but being a complete degenerate, a failure. And so these people now have to work. They can't survive off the credit cards. They had to get a job at the fast food, the chain restaurant, whatever. It is what it is. A job is a job. We gotta get paid. But it's like, here we go. They can't even plot or scheme to jump y'all because the bills have caught up and they can't get out of the hole. They thought that they were fresh taking that Uber, that deluxe Uber, that SUV, that big taxi. If this is in the city, they called one of those new, nicer, bigger taxis and acting like they were going to pull up on you and do something. Bye with that. They ain't do squat. They wouldn't do anything even if they were in your face. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. So you need not worry. Your stability is settled. And man, oh man, it's like the more people attack you, the more good karma is going to come your way. Like, it's like they don't get a clue. They want to see you down bad, but then it's like the more they do these things to you, the more they go out of their way to try to cause you harm in whatever way, shape, or form that may be. It's like the bigger hole they dig for themselves. It's just unbelievable. Like, and it's almost like a rebound effect where it's like things could get worse and worse for them, but then it starts to brighten up for you. It starts to get better and better for you. So it's like, that's the read. They wanted to break into your home and chomp y'all or rob you. I don't know. But they got nervous at the end. And now they're going through hell. They can't even pay their bills or some ish. Having to work. Now they can't even plot an in-home invasion because now they're having to bust that ASS to cash up on all their bills. And the government isn't giving them any more assistance. The Star having to work late at night at that restaurant, at the club. Some of you, this karmic has to start dancing at the club and whatnot, servicing clients, different men, different women. Ace of Cups, I'm telling y'all, serving drinks and whatnot. I'm telling y'all now they're getting it. God was like, you wanted to do this ish to my anointed? Best believe now you're going to be out late at night doing other things. Page of Swords. Having to get an education, take those night classes, and having to go to work. Because who does this weird SHIT? And how do these people know where you live? Who told them? Who was there? Did they follow you? I imagine you need to watch the moving, the living situation changes, readings if this resonates for you, because I cannot imagine God is going to leave you in a home where these people know where you live. I imagine eventually he's going to move you far away from weirdos so that the attempt never comes into question again. But that is your read. That's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this, and I wish you love and light. Take care.